And welcome back, Firewood addicts, to another episode of Travis Does Firewood. Today we are on site at the arborist that I had, that was at the other week. Back, I'm gonna try something new. Let's do it. So I brought my gear, I had my cage. What's behind the truck? We got the champion. So my plan is today, I asked permission, first time I'm towing the champion, and when you're towing something like this, make sure you turn off the gas. You don't want to mess up the carb and have it not work. So I'm planning on bucking, splitting, stacking in the cage, and then going. So we'll see how that goes, as opposed to just having to load the trailer and then offload the trailer and then split. I don't know. So it's an experiment. We're gonna try it out. I have both sides, the Pinkway and the 460 here to buck up. It definitely have been picked through since I was here last. Although straight wood is gone, unfortunately. A lot of fir. This is the big mamma jamma here. I may tackle this first, get the straight piece here, but definitely some tree surface wood in here. We'll see how it goes. I mean, I don't think I have a big enough bar for this one, but I'll try it. I don't know, but it's unfortunate that other people have come and picked through the wood. But it is what it is. The free is free, right? So I hope this plan will go to fruition, and we'll get at it. gonna stop for a second. And don't get yourself into a precarious situation. If you're up on a log or up on a hill or on rocks and you're dangling down your saw, it's not worth it. I don't want to hurt myself for a free wood. Nothing is worth loss of limb, whatever, breaking your saw for free wood. It's just, and so don't do what I'm doing. Yeah, I can't, in terms of this piece here I'm trying to get at, the angular dangle isn't working, and I don't feel confident of where my tip is. Know your tip, as a BBR will say. So I'm going to try to get this round, I don't see this or not, this round here, bucked and out of my way so I have more of a straight angle or cut for this piece here. But the only thing with this one is my 16 inches is back in here covering it. So I may plunge cut from this direction and go under this log at the top of it, get a nice 16, and then get to this piece here. So that's what is going on. All right, so we got some good wood there. That piece, that piece, a few pieces here. So I think it's time to fire up the Champion, get splitting, stack it in the truck, and we'll see how much we have, and then we'll go from there. Alright, so now that everything is quartered up, halved up, lighter for me to pick up with split the horizontal mode. It's like this angular dangle because usually when it's not on a trailer, you can move it back and that will be totally vertical. You want to do that, but because it's hooked up to the truck, I can't do that. But anyway, so so now the plan is I'm going to split it horizontal and then toss the pieces in the cage, and then we're going to stack it to get as much in here as possible. And so I'm not sure if this is effective, time effective to do so, because I'm going to have to unload it anyway and restack it. So many touches on the wood, I don't know. So let's get this done, and then you can judge for yourself whether this is worth it or not. So the haul thus far, it's a little bit more than half full, and I have out of the rounds that I have bucked up. So I probably need to fill the tote to make this worth it, right? But the Champion's doing well. Still not sure on this idea of throwing it in the truck. I don't like throwing on my tailgate, even though it is already banged up and throwing towards my truck and having to stack. I'm not sure about this idea, but let me know your thoughts. How to make this better. I'm not sure if it's better to bring the trailer and just load chunks or rounds or what. But since we have more space, I need to figure out what other pieces I have access to cut up to finish out the load. So let me get all geared up again, and we'll break out the saw again. check it out. She's full, she's topped off. I ended up just whatever I bucked up just now, I split into chunks, put on top, and then I use my tarp right there, wrap it, and then so it's not gonna fall out. So that's the load. Pretty wet stuff, pretty green, and all free. So I did some damage in the yard today, exposed some other logs, but definitely has been cherry picked through, trying to figure out what the best cut is, so it's straighter grain, so I can make sure that I can get some good splits for the stand and to sell. I could definitely take some of this smaller wood and split up to sell, but I'd rather just focus on these 16 inches for the stand and for myself potentially. So it's louder right now because it's lunchtime and people are on the road more, so I forget the noise. So yeah, I'm not sure when I'll be back. If I want to come back sooner than later and try to do what I can. I don't want to go like up, like on the wood, because I don't want to upset any of the workers that I'm up there. It's too much dangerous. But I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But this mammoth jammy here, look at this thing. This thing is huge. That would be fun to cut into. Yeah, I would. I don't know if my 20-inch could do that one, but that'd be fun to try to cut into. So I was working and stacking, and one of the worker trucks slowed down, and the guy waved at me from driving. So I know that I'm welcome here, and either he's waving at me because my setup with the champion and the tote, or happy that I'm taking their wood, because there's definitely a lot of it. So the stuff in the back would be drier, but just in terms of having to get back there and stuff. So I may go back there, maybe, but I don't know what that wood is. So we got a bunch of like fir, I think either like some cypress or some cedar in this load. Yeah, but we'll see. So let me know what you think of the setup. Having to tow the champion on site to split as I buck and then load. So you let me know your thoughts. Is it a waste of time because I'm having to stack here and stack at home? You let me know. So, but anyway, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. Rock and roll, stay safe, and keep cutting. Cheers.